Hi, RD Bear here. Welcome to episode 63 in my Let's Play of Final Fantasy XII. Well, we've got smoke coming from Mount Bur-Omisace. You can see it up there in the distance. So I guess the next step is to go investigate and or deal with the problem there. And so I've got my boss gambits set up already, and I'm just going to teleport over there so I don't have to deal with the um, Paramina Rift again for the time being. So let's just go ahead and do that. Mount Bur-Omisace. Okay. And let's see. This guy is, yeah. So it's definitely Arcadia, or the Arcadian fleet that we saw flying overhead. And they didn't take any pains to be nice to people when they arrived, apparently. I'm gonna check these two merchants here, make sure there's nothing interesting that we could be using or that we should have. Yeah, they're talking about the Imperials too here. Okay, we've got new bizarre goods. Let's check those out. Alright, so we've got Ranger's Cross. I think we've gotten some of these before. Ranger's Crossbow. Long bolts. The main thing there is long bolts, I think. Because they inflict slow. But I think we already have some of those, so possibly not that useful. Iron Forge Pole, Iron Pole. Perhaps Penelo can use those. Aquara motes. Those could be useful, but I've already got at the Aqua. Oh, this is Aquara. So I've already got the Aqua spell. Aquara could be useful. For the time being, I guess. And I'm gonna see if I can equip Penelo with that pole there. Actually, that would be Vaan, who is hadn't picked for this battle yet, so and she's got bows anyway. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, so, let's continue on here. Yeah. That doesn't look good. I'd stay clear. Yeah, well, I guess you're not me then, because it's kind of my job at this point. Wow. Uh, yeah, this building or tent or whatever is shaped like a giant skull for some reason. Those flaps are made of cloth, so they're not actually teeth. I don't know. Was that carved, or was it just some gigantic fossil, or that they decided to move here? Probably something I shouldn't be worrying about right at the moment. Yeah. Kiltius, look, right. Oh. Oh, that's where all the smoke is coming from. Yeah. That's just mean. They've got it hard enough being refugees. You have to go and set fire to their tents. It's about all they have. Alright, let's keep going here. I'm not going to talk to everybody, but some representative, a representative sample, I guess. Right. Right, okay, so some of them are still there, alright. Wow. I guess they don't. Thinking we're gonna learn more about that. Oh, there's still that Vieira there. Wow. Okay. I guess you kind of have a point there. Human behavior. But we didn't start it. Alright, let's go and see what happens.
Our vagrant princess. Swift has your lust for revenge led you to the Sword of Kings.
Wow.
You will surrender it to me. Too late, and to their sorrow do those who misplace their trust in gods learn their fate.
There it is again.
Fran, I don't like the look of that.
Yeah.
Dismissed. He holds a stone. It controls him as it did Miern.
No, the power of manufactured nethicite is the power of man. A weapon forged by his wisdom who would challenge the gods themselves.
Wow.
A fitting blade for a true dynast king. Wraithwall did but pretend the title, a cur begging nethicite scraps from his master's table. Hark! Evilise hails her true dynast king, Vaan Solidor. He shall defy the will of the gods and see the reins of history back in the hands of man. His time is nigh! The new Evilise holds no place for the name Dalmasca. The stain of Wraithwall's blood shall be washed clean from history's weave.
Okay, alright. Let's... Let me check my gambits here. Right, so Penelo's casting Drain on whoever's got the lowest HP, which is good. We want to get rid of those judges in the background. Yeah. ASAP. Meanwhile, Bosch is just going to attack them. I think he's got attack. Just plain attack, lowest HP. I've got a lot of these disabled. Probably going to fill in more here as we go. See what kind of status effects we get. Meanwhile, I'm pretty sure none of these guys have elemental weaknesses. So, Ash, why don't you right. Why don't you do a dark. Let's see, where is that? Foe. Three or more enemies present. Because dark is getting most effective when there's multiple enemies there. Right. And let's see. Why don't you try doing a when that's done, let's go foe highest HP. And let's do some status things here. I think at this point, Ash has some time, and black magic status ailment she can cast, so that would be good. So let's have her do slow, or actually, let's have her start with blind here. And go on to slow. Right. What else are options? We could try death, but I'm guessing that's not going to be a thing. Not with boss enemies, at least. Let's see. Let's do poison. I'm not sure if all of those are going to work, but possibly at least one will, and that will speed things up a bit. Also, let's see. Let's just do otherwise. There's no undead here, but might as well keep that in. For lowest MP or lowest HP, just attack. And I've got her equipped with a fairly strong that thorn mace. I believe I have her equipped with that, yeah. Which is fairly formidable, I think. And it casts poison. Okay, that's interesting. Forgot about that. Also, I still haven't figured out who is going to get Mateus yet, and I decided on Bosch. So, and the reason for that is nothing too profound, but just because that will give him access to these white magic licenses. I checked out the other possibilities, and either the additional licenses, there weren't any additional licenses, or the ones that were there weren't didn't seem very useful. So I think this will be a good choice. Also, the mistake I made with Ash is that she keeps on casting Belias and then dying. That happened a couple times when I was trying it. So that is... So I decided to go with a stronger party member this time. So he should be able to survive the initial attack after summoning there. Anyway, okay. So I've gotten 2 of the judges out of the way. Ash is gonna be continuing to cast dark until there's only Bergan and one other judge. Meanwhile, Penelo is switched over to Kiraga, so she can I think her current target is gonna be Ash there. Yeah. Okay. Bergan is blind now. You know what, Penelo? Why don't you do a ally status equals shell. Should have had this to start with here. Or not ally, foe. And dispel. Right. And I'll change that to protect as soon as... Well, actually, let's do that now. It probably doesn't make any difference because he's got both, but... Alright. I think that blind or that slow missed, but right. Okay, so Penello's drain is working fairly well, I think. Hitting for about 700 each. Ash's poison is not going to work at all, so let's remove that gambit. Which means that her Thorned Mace is not going to be poisoning anybody, I think. Battle Cry. I wonder what that's gonna do. Okay. Penello, maybe you shouldn't be draining all the time because you seem to be getting too much attention here. So let's adjust that a little bit here. Let's delete that one. I don't think we're getting sap in this one here. But let's just do foe attacking self. Or targeting self. And attack. Right. Is that what I meant to do? Let's see. Yeah. So, she won't drain unless she is not being attacked, and so that will save 8 or MP and keep her from getting too much aggro there, I think. Okay, and I'm going to pull out... see, I want to get down to just, like, about the point where he's going to be HP critical, and then pull out the summon here. Because with a lot of these boss enemies, they tend to get very... they tend to get into a either high defense or high battle speed or high attack rate or high multi-hit or something nasty that we don't like. So it's better to that's my reasoning here. If we're going to do a summon at all, do it at the last quarter of the battle here, just to avoid all that, or have it only affect our Esper. Okay. Meanwhile, you can do high potions until Mateus dang it, I thought I gave you high potion, yeah. There we go. Oh, alright, okay. There we go. Alright. So Mateus wasn't actually doing all that much damage. Not huge amounts. Wow. Yeah.
He set his very bones about with manufactured nethersite. The Grand Kiltius?
Wait, what about Larsa?
Gone. Spirited away by Judge Bergan.
Wow. Yeah.
You okay?
So he was here.
Right.
As for our young lordling, he went along. To avoid trouble, you see, but Judge Bergan had other ideas. He flew into a rage, and I was left to fend for myself.
Gabranth is Bosch's brother, by the way.
Please, princess, you must permit me to take you back with me to Rosaria.
So that you can protect me?
I would lay down my life at a single word to be sure, but I harbor no maundering delusions of valiant grandeur.
No idea what maundering means.
Vaan has our war pavilion jumping at shadows. They favor a preemptive strike, but you will convince them otherwise. You will see that they do not start this war.
This I cannot do. Forgive me, but my errand here is not yet done. I must wield the Sword of Kings, and with it bring an end to the Dusk Shard.
Yeah.
This stone, do you even know what it is?
I can venture a guess. The Draclaw Laboratory in Archades. The Empire's weapons research begins and ends there. How soon do we leave?
At once.
Yeah.
The matters in Rosaria. I bid you luck.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to have
you
some
will
side
each
quests to
defend
do
for his
before we
own.
actually leave.
Let us hope that you are not disappointed. That's right. Larsa left a message.
Okay.
The differences between our two lands will fade before the shared dream of men.
Yeah.
My leave, I take.
I'd take him a little bit more seriously if it wasn't for the sunglasses. Okay.
How do you propose we reach Archades? Arcadia's borders will be well guarded for fear of Rosarian invasion. We dare not approach by air.
And then maybe we'll see that the coast is watched as well. No, we go afoot. We'll cross into Arcadia in the Salika Wood. We can reach the wood any number of ways, but the easiest is to head north from Nalbina.
Wow.
There is a hunter's camp just beyond the Salika Wood. The camp sits within Arcadia's borders, so Imperial patrols there should be sparse.
Getting that far should be half the fun. Let's be sure we go prepared.
So a bit of a preview of the upcoming chapter, but I do want to try to do some hunts and or rare game. In the meantime, let's see how many teleport stones do I have left, I wonder? Probably not that many. Right. Yeah. The Great Condemner. Wow. His spirit is bound within the still shrine of Miriam. Take this stone in hand and walk the perils into darkness. Stone of the Condemner. Interesting. I have no idea what that's about. That's something you could easily miss because he's just sort of a random NPC. I wouldn't know to talk to him necessarily. Oh well. Let me check my key items here. Piece of magicite said to open the way to a forbidden place. Inscription carved into the stone's back reads, He with power, trust it not. Yeah. Okay. Future of the Kiltias is shrouded in darkness. Yes. Alright, well, let's head back to the teleport stone. I think we've talked to the refugees already, so let's talk to this guy. Hey, you know, it's supposed to be a secret, you know. Chocobo or yeah, well, pretty sure chocobos aren't gonna go where we want to go. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is it's gonna be a short episode, I think. So I'm just going to teleport to Rabanaster. Do the usual catch-up things, talk to Mont Blanc, that kind of thing, and call it an episode there. So I will meet you in Rabanaster. Teleporting will dismiss your Esper. Okay, yeah, he's still around apparently. I didn't physically dismiss her before the end of the battle. But we do not need her anymore. Okay. Let's go, yeah. Move through Bazaar. Alright. Ah, okay, so we've got a new clan rank. Teleport stones, those are gonna be useful. Spending them like water here. Vinu Scar. The Platinum Guild. Platinum from Vinu Scar. Okay, I wasn't aware that we were collecting those, but okay. Right. Alright. So I will check the hunt board off screen, see if there's anything or any hunts that we can safely tackle now. There's probably some of the rare games we could do. I think where we left off was the Ogre Yensa Sensi. I don't think we've done any of the ones in the Nam Yensa. I know of at least one there. I don't know what the other one is, but I think there's two altogether. And then onto the Tomb of Wraithwall. And there's probably like two in each of these areas. For the upcoming, for a while at least. So we'll just keep on doing two every break and until they get too hard to do, and then we'll pause for a while. So anyway, optional stuff, hunts probably next time. If there's no hunts I can do, I'll do an optional episode with rare game. I believe at least one of those will happen. Anyway, I hope you join for that, and until then, bye.